So this video is just as unexpected for you as it is for me, because while I've been lurking in the shadows, witnessing all of the newest announcements regarding Persona 4 Revival and Persona 6, I wasn't intending to make a video on it. And here we are. I couldn't help myself because we're getting the first deep look at Persona 4 Revival. I remember back when I saw the initial teaser trailer, the one with Narukami running through the through the street. It still makes me laugh to this day because, man, they've come a long way, and now I just want to see how much better the graphical fidelity of the game has gotten. There's some questions and concerns I do have after seeing comparisons from screenshots of Persona 4 Golden versus the Persona 4 Revival from the latest trailers, which I know are mixed with some earlier builds and some more finalized builds, but you know, I'm already excited because Persona 4 is like one of my favorite Persona games. But I will say, it's been looking rough in some places, okay? Alright, we're heading into the TV world, let's go. Xbox logo. Oh! I hold out! Hey, reach out to the truth! Let's go!
This program introduces Persona 4 Revival, launching on February 18th, 2027, or P4R for short.
That was a new scene of Yukiko petting Teddy. We didn't see that yet. Chie's jumping animate. Oh my god, they're showing Revelations, my god. All the games, dog?
Can be enjoyed without needing to play in order. Persona 4 specifically is set in a quaint.
Yep, we're seeing some of the. Whoa, that kanji looked kind of rough. Oh, wait, the shading got updated. Wait, that's what I'm. Oh my god, the sprites got updated. Nigga, what the fuck? Everything got updated. Oh, dude, the sprites look so much better. And the characters have shading. They didn't have that in like the other trailers. Some of this stuff does look like the trailer shit, but other parts look way more refined. Like that baton pass looked way better. Oh, there's the mix. There it is. Your affection.
The protagonist, a teenager who has just moved to this peaceful town.
Okay, it's starting to look better. The camera angle here is way better. This camera angle is also better than what we've seen in the screenshots. Oh, that's the shot that I saw.
They say that your soulmate will appear if you stare into a television set on a rainy night.
I'm liking the theme, bro. What's
The
blossom?
protagonist gets curious and investigates this rumor. He is pulled into a mysterious alternate world hidden inside it.
In some scenes, this does look better than what we've seen so far.
To the serial murders and encounters strange creatures known as shadows.
Been throwing people in here. It's becoming a huge problem.
They attack anyone who enters this other world.
The way they captured the scale on this first shadow was actually impressive.
Cornered by a shadow,
When they show this tutorial fight,
his heart, his
I was impressed.
The protagonist then forms an investigation team, setting out to uncover the truth behind the serial murders and unravel the mysteries of the Midnight Channel.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is looking better. This is looking better.
And so begins an
Look at the shading on these models, bro.
Adventure and mystery in a quiet.
I hate that that's something that I have to point out, but like P4G had the shading on lock, the contrast and everything. Oh, that sprite looks so good. But we've seen these already.
In high school, who due to his parents'
Good dude,
circumstances,
but okay.
has been sent to live with his uncle in Inaba.
The music is pretty good, bro.
He's caught up in a series of mysterious murders and awakens to the power of his persona.
It's been a while. Is that Koi Ichijo or something like that?
The protagonist's classmate. Cheerful and reliable, he considers himself as the team's strategist. As the group's moonmaker, he helps steer discussions.
My boy, Yosuke!
During their investigations.
Let's do everything we can, partner.
The voice is tight. It's pretty good. Chie! That's what we're here for. Sorry. Chie! That's what we're here for.
Friendly, passionate, and driven by a strong sense of justice, she loves kung fu movies and meat.
Yes, bro. She will kick a nigga's ass with that galactic punt, bro. You don't want that.
Yukiko Amagi.
Damn, her artwork looks phenomenal.
And she is childhood friend. She is the only daughter of a long-established inn and a standout figure at school. She's responsible, but she also has a bit of a spacey side.
Okay, yeah,
and
some of
often
these
leans
shots
on Chia
were
for support.
definitely
I
improved.
wanna wear these
I'll give them that.
instead.
The lighting in this scene looks pretty
I
damn
even get a
good.
nose
And I
guard.
also like the camera work.
In addition to the
But in some scenes, I feel like it
you'll meet many other unique
takes away from
Take yours.
the life around these characters. Like when they're eating lunch,
One of
there
them
was
is
a
the
shot that they
mysterious
cropped in
mermaid.
on, and I'm like, wow, they
She
just
may
took
seem
out the background
unfriendly
people,
and aloof,
so you don't
but
see
in
how
reality,
lively
she has a
the
curious
area
and
really is.
outgoing personality.
I know all
It
of you
seems
guys
she
are
has
happy to
some
see
secret
Marie. I
hobby
get it.
she can't tell
And some of you are fucking livid about this, but dude, she's a solid character. She's not the best character, the best extra character Persona has ever introduced, but
will you build? Enjoy the personal stories that unfold in Inaba City.
yo, this kanji got the shading on lock, bro.
Buggers around, huh?
Damn, it's sprite. Here it is, here it is. Heartbreak, RP heartbreak.
Two worlds.
This is the one we were waiting on.
Memories while pursuing the truth behind the case.
Tell me why you did it. Oh, it's chill. It's like groovy. After the
Daily life and
promise.
encounters with people lead
Okay.
to the growth of both the
So the
protagonist
voices aren't
and
taking the
his
center
persona.
stage anymore. They're just kind of chilling in the background.
I'm no man.
It's like a nod to the older original tunes. It's like, okay, yeah, we know what you are, what your identity is. So there's no need to be completely over the instrumental. It's chill. Yo, Yukiko's castle looks insane.
Taking on the challenge of solving the case.
Let's beat 'em up.
Life as a teenager is full of new experiences and encounters. From school activities.
Okay, some of these scenes are getting me excited. I give them that.
After school, there are countless ways
Don't
to
eat what's in
spend
that
your
pot,
time.
though. Especially Yukiko's pot. Don't eat that shit.
Study. Working part-time.
Yeah, I saw comparisons of the part-time jobs, and I'm like, wow,
Forming new relationships.
the environment looks way better now.
Inaba's abundant nature also
They
offers
updated
experiences
this
unique
visually,
to the town.
but, you know, it's
By
still
interacting
very
and
close to its
deepening your
original.
bonds with the townspeople, you can build your social links.
Yeah, of course it is.
Oh!
Bonds grow stronger.
Whoo!
Your personal abilities will improve. You'll
That
acquire
was
skills
dope, the
that give
UI
you
for the social
advantages
links.
in battle, and your power to fight in this other
The
world
artwork on that is
will
dope. That's for the limited
Way.
edition box, right? Or the
Voice
premium
acting in
box.
This title has been newly recorded, and not only the main story.
No,
each
the oh,
social
so
link and
sweet.
new
Look at her.
event Will be fully voiced.
The Tana
We hope
Badas.
you enjoy the even more captivating encounters.
This is the
and
first time they
daily
showed
life.
Margaret, right?
My own.
She looks great.
As you gain more experience, the protagonist's social stats will be refined. Depending on these
Okay.
parameters, the part-time jobs you can take on.
The city was
and the
something I
range
was
of
worried
social
about too,
links
the
you can
town,
have
excuse
will
me.
vary.
Because it's going to be hard to capture the scale since they're not using the
Your
chibi
choices
stylized
will help the protagonist
models.
grow.
The world looks so bigger, so much bigger in P4G because of the camera angle plus the chibi style. But now they use like a whole human sized character. I was wondering just how big the world would feel with the 3D camera and all that other stuff. Oh my god, wait! The theme was so subtle I couldn't even tell that this was
You all came to
backside of the TV? My favorite fucking...
The shadow is off guard. You can start the battle with a preemptive strike and gain the upper hand.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie to
On the
you.
other hand, if you are attacked
It sounds
by shadow,
cool,
they will strike first. So
but
you
I
must be
don't
careful.
like the very thing I praised the themes for, which was
A new
taking
guard action has been
second
added in this
place.
game.
like it. Actually, no,
Guard
I don't know.
against
I gotta
attacks
let me
and
just
strike
shut up and
while the
appreciate
shadow
it.
is flinching. Or avoid combat altogether. Use strategy to navigate this
I wish it was
alternate
harder
route.
hitting because in the original it was like in your face. See, Story of Revival is in your face. You hear that shit is like someone screaming at
Will
you.
go down, and you can
But-
take another turn.
So far, all of the other tracks.
Furthermore, if you knock down all the shadows, you can initiate an all-out attack, dealing massive damage.
Okay, some of the original sound effects I heard that for the all-out attack.
New features have been added to this turn-based battle system, evolving into an even more exhilarating and intense battle experience. You send flying on
Oh my
shadow
God!
afflicted with a status ailment to spread that ailment to nearby enemies.
Okay, yeah, this feature was actually pretty cool. I think that's
When
dope.
battling multiple shadows,
There will definitely
look
be
for
some
opportunities
bosses
to knock
that
them
won't work
back
on, but
and
it's
take
fun
them
to
all down at once.
do on fodder.
Oh, you
Because sometimes matches with these fucking shadows could take 1,000 years. One thing I didn't like about my original Golden experience was that I often ran out of SP in the dungeon, so now that I can spread ailments, it helps me get this done a little quicker. I like the new idle animations.
When the gauge fills, unleashed a powerful
Prime time meter, yeah. Broken time.
attacks.
Cheat code time. Easy mode time.
All skill costs drop to 0. You can go on the offensive.
I like the reload style Persona character summoning animation there.
Spectacular prime time finish to deal massive damage. Enjoy the thrill of wiping out.
I've seen comments about them removing the oh, okay, shit, I see you. Oh, here it goes. Ah, she about to kick your fucking ass, nigga.
The power of
Sorry.
the heart. Persona.
Anytime I see Chie, I just have to geek, bro. It's been like that for the last, what, 17 years probably. Yeah, it's looking better. Maybe it's because they're in a dark environment, but the shading looks a lot better in darker scenes.
But with a special ability known as Wild, the protagonist can freely switch between various personas. Each persona has its own unique skills and weaknesses.
And while we're here,
And by switching between
they did
them
update
to match
the
the
battle
characteristics
composition,
of the
like the way that
you can
the
gain
camera
the upper
is
hand in battle.
and the stage, like horizon, vantage point. I'm saying some confusing terms, but pretty much they changed the way, the angle at which the battle looks like it's taking place. It used to look more like
Furthermore, as you
Persona
fight more battles, your
Q-ish,
personas level
especially
up
with
and
that
learn new
UI
skills.
at the top that tells you the shadows' names and whatnot. That feels very
Collecting and leveling personas
big, like in your
expands
face, like you're on a
strategic
small
options.
screen. But the battle also looked like very Persona Q-ish, but they changed it.
The Velvet Room.
Here it is, the
Special
Velvet
space
Limousine.
Accessible only to the protagonist. Welcome to the Velvet
Bro, he pretty much called the limo with aura. He
Here,
just stood there
you can
and the shit
perform
pulled up.
Persona Fusion to combine the protagonist's personas.
Every time I see this Igor, I just think about Persona 5. Like,
Combine
at this point,
various
he's just the
personas
same
through
Igor
trial and error to create your very
in
own
all these other
ultimate persona.
games now, and all the remakes. Every other character is getting a major facelift, but I feel like Igor is the one character that has stayed the same. Obviously, there isn't too much to change about him, but...
The best of the original while adding new elements.
Dun, dun, dun,
For
dun,
everyone watching this
dun,
program,
dun,
we present a
dun,
message from
dun.
the game's producer, Kazuhisa
Kazuhisa
Wada.
Wada.
Hello. My name is Kazuhisa Wada, general producer of the Persona team. Persona 4 builds on a new direction established by Persona 3, refining it into something with a completely different color.
Mm-hmm. Very beautiful. And you changed it from gold to yellow, which is back to its basics.
It offers an
I like that.
experience that feels entirely distinct from Persona 3.
I know
The
that's
story
right.
follows a murder mystery unfolding
I'm
in a
heavily
quiet rural
following
town.
this
A
dialogue
premise that
box
might
and
sound
sprite work
heavy on
because
its own.
there's something I'm working on and I just want to see
Endearing characters, the bonds
how
they
much
forge,
this stuff
a
improves.
vibrant yellow color palette, and an upbeat,
Yo,
energetic
these scenes look
sound.
nice. Alright, we're seeing the menu
Persona
in
4 becomes
animation.
something truly one of a kind. A coming of age mystery.
Look at Teddy over there, working hard, dog.
Even nearly 20 years later, it continues to be loved by audiences all around the world.
I know that's right, bro.
That's exactly why we wanted to bring it to even more players using the expressive power and accessibility of the modern Persona series. At the same time, we aim to preserve the original experience while bringing the Persona 4 people remember back to life in an even more vivid way. With that vision, we began development on Persona 4 Revival.
I do see the vision.
Throughout
In some
development,
ways,
what we
I
valued
feel like the
most
world
was
isn't
faithfully
yet being sold to
delivering
me
the
the way it
atmosphere
was
players
back
felt
on
back
the
then.
PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation Vita, but we'll get there,
Pastoral
right?
charm of
This
a
is a whole
rural town
new
of Inaba,
way
the
to
everyday
view
conversations with friends,
the world of Persona
and
4.
the gradually unfolding mystery and human drama. All of these elements form the
I like
heart
this
of
theme in the back.
experience, and we've carefully
Doesn't sound too
reconstructed
different.
the
Wow,
characters
Kanji's scene actually looks dope. Wait.
At the
Lock in,
same
lock
time,
in.
The gameplay itself
Kanji
has
Shadow
evolved
confrontation.
significantly to meet modern standards. From UI improvements to more refined battle pacing and enhanced dungeon playability, we focused on
I hope they
creating
expand
a
more on the
smooth,
dungeon
stress-free experience.
playability.
As a team, we are fully committed to delivering something that feels both nostalgic and new.
I respect it,
In the Persona
Wado-san.
series, music
Here it is.
has
Here's the
always
part that
played a
I'm.
vital role in shaping
I love me
both
some
the
music,
story
bro. Talk to
and
me.
the overall gameplay experience. Persona 4 is no exception. Its soundtrack is an integral part of what makes the game so memorable. For this project, we refined all
Ooh,
of
this
the
scene
original
looks a
tracks while
little
preserving
rougher with
their
the
core
shading.
appeal. All vocal and battle tracks
Must have been the time
newly
of day.
rearranged into full-length versions, with additional fine-tuning to better match the game's presentation and pacing. We've also
This looks
created
dope.
a number of brand new tracks, including the opening theme and battle music.
Don't do it yet. Don't hit us with it yet. Don't do it. Don't hit us with the opening theme yet, bro.
Persona 4 for the first time, and longtime fans of the series will find plenty to enjoy in the music. We'll be
I love
sharing
that they're
more
showing
details
Kanji's
about the
shadow
soundtrack
because
in the
we
future,
all know that that's
so
gonna
please
be
stay tuned.
one of the biggest confrontations in the entire game.
Persona 4 Revival is a title we can
Social media is gonna have
confidently
another
recommend even to those
field
who
day
are
with that.
new to the Persona series. At its core, the
Yo,
experience
this
blends
shot looks
deepening bonds with
amazing.
friends in everyday life, with facing
This is
the
a perfect
extraordinary,
example. Like, they're
all
just
woven
aura
together with a
farming,
compelling
but they
mystery.
look good doing
It's
it.
a combination that's easy for anyone to connect with and truly captures the essence of the series. The characters in particular feel incredibly vibrant and alive.
Okay,
It's
the sprite
genuinely
work
a game
is
everyone should experience at least once.
the sprite work
At the same
is
time,
rough. Is
we've included
what's the
plenty
word?
of
Like,
elements
I'm
that
getting
will feel
adjusted to it
fresh
now.
and
I think when I see them
surprising
with
even
different
for those who've
expressions,
already played
it
Persona
looks
4 or
a little more
Persona 4
natural,
Gold.
a little more tolerable.
I've personally played the game many times.
Man, the
and know
colors
it inside out.
and the
But during
contrast in
testing, it
Yukiko's
still
dungeon
felt new.
is phenomenal.
I even found myself genuinely enjoying it despite it being work, which is pretty rare. Of course, there's new content, but even
Talk to me about the
beyond
new
that,
content.
the enhancements in overall presentation bring a level of immersion that exceeded my expectations. I think players will come away feeling that it's familiar yet new. We'd
Okay,
love for you to
okay.
return to Inaba
I'm smiling,
and
bro. You got me
experience that
smiling.
unforgettable year once again. Now let's take a look back at the key remake elements featured in this title. Please enjoy.
Moment of truth. Oh my god, you hear the theme? Crazy remix in the back. And this is the battle theme. It's a war out there every day. Defend against attacks. Alright, we know about that. Since flying, spread ailments. Yes, we know about that. Baton pass. Yep. Newcomer from Reload and
I'll
5.
be fine. Let's attack now. Let's do
Then they're gonna say Broken Time.
About it.
W voice work from all the actors and actresses. So step on up.
Here's the fun part.
I love that they didn't change these lyrics though. I'm fucking with it.
Well, I was just having him try my bento.
Besides, I'm more the advisor type, you know?
Oh, you should make a flower too, big bro.
Let it go!
Persona 4 Revival will
Yo.
be launching on February 18th, 2027.
Well, I'm totally in.
We hope you
Yo,
enjoy
the
an
sprites,
irreplaceable year
okay,
in a
I like them
peaceful
now.
country town.
Dojima still looks a bit bright. I don't know what it is. Some sprites look darker than the others. Like they don't have a consistent lighting.
A limited physical collector's edition is available
And
for
get- and you,
pre-orders. Please check with retailers for more details.
That's a gangster set right there. And that was the artwork from the digital premium. I was correct. Shout out to P4R. Listen, man, my closing thoughts are my immediate concerns when I saw the Xbox showcase trailer was, man, the sprites could use some contrast. It could use some extra shadows. I understand that this is a new style that they're going for. However, it makes the sprites look flat, and I felt like the world also was lacking in dimension. Then I saw photo comparisons of areas like the Yasuo Inaba entrance where Narukami meets Dojima and Nanako, compared to the 4 Golden variant, which had a whole different tone to the scene in terms of the light casting and the color of the surrounding, scenery, as well as the level of detail on both the station, such as the rooftop and the pillars, and the ground outside. Now, yes, they show you puddles and all these other things now, but the overall fidelity of the textures in this video comparison that I was looking at made me appreciate Golden more, even though it had an entirely different style and it was slightly shot differently, right? It was more cropped in, more intimate. There was more detail too, and I would take that over more camera any day. So I assumed that was an earlier build, and I don't think we got to see the Yasuo Inaba station entrance. I'll have to run it all back, but it looks like they addressed the sprite concern that I had, which was that the sprites looked really flat. But it also was just a matter of me seeing them, each character only making one expression, so it felt stiff, it felt flat, it felt just like it didn't have a pulse, if that makes sense. The environments definitely got a bump, and there's some scenes in this trailer or in this video that look a million times better than what we saw previously. You saw that I was literally confused for a second. It was jarring at first because I'm like, wait, all of a sudden they have dimension to them now. I saw Kanji and I'm like, wait, Kanji looks weird. And yes, looking at it back, he does look a little out of place. This is our first time seeing him with this much expression ever, right? Because now he's a full adult-sized character now. But yeah, just the shading overall, the colors look a lot better. And I had made a note of the overall cooler tone of this game compared to the retro, warmer color tone of 4 and 4 Golden. Because as we all know, this game is set between 2011 and 2012. And I had strongly felt that there were some things that they should have kept to maintain that identity of an older game set in an older time period. Like, they didn't need to do a whole pass of the cool color filter that the game had. I mean, of the warm color filter that the game had, because it was showing what a life in, like, over 10 years ago. Different technologies, different cameras. Not literally, but I hope I'm making sense when I say they should have kept the warmer tone and just worked around that, because the game is set in the past. But now that I've seen more of this cooler tone and different scenes, I do think it looks pretty good. It looks modern, and I can accept that. The music. The music is something I can talk about all day long, but my one worry was that they were going to take the reload route, where they take some of my favorite songs from the originals and switch up the lyrics entirely, like they did with Changing Seasons, which I understand. It, for most people, well, for all of us, it was an undecipherable song because we don't fucking speak French, but I felt like that's what made me personally look more into the song, learn the lyrics, understand what they meant, and appreciate it being an original track that isn't in English. So, it's like, because the world of Persona 3, especially Polonia Mall and the statues that were built there, was heavily inspired by the French architecture. So I thought it was a perfect composition that should have stayed like that, given its inspiration. Seems like they didn't do that for the Persona 4 Revival track so far. My favorite was Heartbreak from the original and Backside of the TV. They didn't change any of the lyrics from what I could hear, but they definitely did change how heavy the vocals came in. Right? It's not as heart pounding and getting you active and ready to kick some ass, as much as it is more of like, enjoy this, you know what it is, it's familiar to you, so we don't need to scream it and shout it. This isn't your first time hearing this, so we're just gonna have it calmly chilling in the back. But here's this new instrumental, right, to bring you back to a familiar place. I'm a fan of it. I have to listen to more of it. The only other thing that I don't think we got to see was shuffle time execution. Please don't bring back that easy mode, brain dead ass shuffle time that Reload had that nobody asked for. Bring back the original shuffle time, bro. There's no reason to shuffle if I could just pick the card from the get-go. So, yeah, man. Outside of that, the game looks better than I last saw it to be. I'm happy about the direction that they're taking it in. The voice work seemed amazing. I saw only like 1 or 2 videos from Ron Digger, I think is how you say his name, and David Cash JRPGs, who went in depth in regards to the new voice, the recast, and all the voices that these actors and actresses have done previously. So I have a glimpse of how these characters would sound in other situations, but so far I really like Chie's voice. I think Teddy's voice is a lot more mature, a lot less annoying, so that would probably win a lot of people over. And Yosuke sounds extremely close to Yori Lorenzo. Like, it's not gonna be that bad for us. And Kanji's was pretty dope too. And Yukiko's was superb. I mean, Yukiko's always had a sweet voice, so they kept the sweet, soft Yukiko, and I look forward to hearing these voices more in game. Yeah, I can't leave without asking you guys, what are your thoughts on Persona 4 Revival so far? Did you have concerns when they showed the initial teaser or when they showed us the Xbox Game Showcase trailer? And have those worries been resolved with this newest footage here? Let me know, let's talk about it. Also, what did you think about the music we've heard so far? Which one of these tracks was your favorite? I'm already ready for the new squeaky clean versions of these, because I heard one person take Your Affection, the snippet that we got in that one shorts video that Atlus Tube released, or Atlus West released, and they made a full version out of just that. So if they could do that with these snippets from this video, that'll make my day. Please give me that backside of the TV revival version full remix. Thank you and goodbye.